Breaking news in fantasy football today in CBS Sports HQ. Seattle's coach Pete Carroll on his radio show in Seattle said that running back Rashaad Penny will miss the rest of the season. Carroll says that Penny broke his leg and suffered a high ankle sprain in Sunday's loss to the Saints. And so we're going to see Ken Walker taking over the starting job. Just an unfortunate situation for Rashaad Penny, who just cannot stay healthy. He was amazing at the end of the 2021 campaign, coming off a huge game in Week 4. Had some good numbers in Week 5 before leaving with the injury, and now going to be lost for the season. That, according to Pete Carroll, says he'll undergo surgery to repair the broken leg and the high ankle sprain. So, Heath, you said this already, top 20 running back rest of season for Ken Walker, who's available in about 32% of leagues on CBSSports.com. Must-add player, clearly.
Must-add player. I went and found him in a 12-team league on my waiver wire this morning. If he's available in your league, you're spending as close to 100% of your fab as you can stand, because he will be a starting running back for you.
Adam, is there anybody else in the Seattle backfield that would interest you? Because we just don't know if Penny can if Walker can stay healthy. He's already battled some injuries going back to minicamp. Had a shoulder injury in practice as of last week. Travis Homer right now is on IR. DJ Dallas is there. They might add somebody else. Or you're going to be looking at the second guy in Seattle, maybe in a deeper league.
The only one I would look at would be Travis Homer, because you could put him in an IR spot. But the answer really is no. I assume if there's an injury to Ken Walker, you're not going to have a very productive fantasy running back there in Seattle. But it should be noted that Walker's not going to get every snap. Rashaad Penny's run almost 40 or 50 more routes than him this year. He just wasn't targeted as often. But they're going to use DJ Dallas or Travis Homer on third downs. But no, Penny's the only guy to get.
All right, so you keep an eye on Walker's the only guy to get. You see what's happening with this backfield. Again, Walker had a huge run, a 60-yard touchdown run in the game against the Saints, and we'll see just how much work he continues to get with how this backfield will look like. If you can't get your hands on Ken Walker, some other running backs could be looking at off the waiver wire heading into Week 6. Benjamin's in a good spot if James Conner can't go because of the rib injury. Mike Boone now the number 2 guy in Denver. Damien Williams, somebody stashed off the waiver wire just in case something happens with the Atlanta backfield now that Cordell Patterson's out. Joshua Kelly, somebody you like, Heath, and then Deion Jackson stepped up without Jonathan Taylor last week. If you can't get Walker or Benjamin, who's your next best guy?
My next best guy would be Joshua Kelly. I was impressed. I've been impressed, not just the fact that he beat out Sony Michel, because he should have been able to do that, but he has actually looked somewhat good with the opportunities he's got. And listen, Austin Eckler injury would turn Joshua Kelly into a must-start fantasy running back.
Yep, good lottery ticket there. Some other options at different positions. We'll look at the quarterbacks here. No surprise, Geno Smith is going to lead this list. Carson Wentz, Jimmy Garoppolo, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields. Spent a lot of time talking about Geno Smith. These other guys, more desperation plays, looking at their matchups in week number 6. At the wide receiver position, some options there. We're still dealing with injuries to Keenan Allen. Amon-Ra St. Brown's on a bye this week. You have 4 teams on a bye, so you could be looking at some replacement options. Adam, quickly, Darius Slayton, how impressed were you with his matchup against the Packers, and is he going to be the Giants' best receiver moving forward?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be pretty messy. I'm not too interested in picking him up. I'd much rather have a guy like Devin Duvernay, but of course that's not possible in a lot of leagues.
Okay, could be looking at Alec Pierce too as an option as well. And then the tight ends, again, no surprise, the lead guy in the list, Taysom Hill. We spent a lot of time talking about him. Going to be fun to see what happens with him moving forward as the number 1 tight end / running back / quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.